Welcome to WzTechno tutorial. Today we will learn how to put or to transfer a backup of WordPress into local, let's say, local copy, where you can open the same exact website that appears on the net where we have URL. It will appear locally to you. So we will have a file here. Well, this file is just a copy of a website called qualitymedlebanon.com, and as we can see, we have all the files of the WordPress all over here, and there is a special file. It's called qualitymedlebanon.com default, and at the end we have .sql. This .sql file is the database. All over the rest of the files are the files of the website itself. So in order to start, first of all, we will need to go to the internet, and we need to Google Webmatrix. Well, Webmatrix is it's a program. Sorry, I wrote it wrong, but anyway, here we got the link. It's Webmatrix 3. It's a program developed by Microsoft, and its job is to make it as easy as possible for us to use WordPress and other resources, and it's free. We can simply download it, and we can run WordPress or Joomla or anything we want locally. Actually, the setup file that has been downloaded is just like a shortcut for the installation to start. And meanwhile, because my internet is somehow slow, I'll just come back in a little while after the download is over. And here we are back, and after the web platform installer 4.6, if it wasn't already installed on your computer, the file we already downloaded will auto install this web platform, and this web platform will allow us to install Microsoft Webmatrix 3. As we can read that the download size is 17.5 megas, and let's go and press install. And of course, now the question is that this will let us download Microsoft Webmatrix 3 and deploy and some other stuff. Maybe for your computer it may somehow be different, because I already have Visual Studio installed on my computer, and this may cause a lot of programs that aren't needed to be installed on my computer. So that I'll just press accept, and now the downloading will start, and I will cut it here, and when I finish downloading and installing and reach the configure phase, I will come back to you. We can press finish, and it's just we got like we can install. These are the spotlights. Actually, we don't need all these right now. We only need to know that Microsoft Webmatrix 3 is installed, and we can now exit Webmatrix or the web platform installer. And if you have Windows 7, you can go to start, or if you have Windows 8, you can go here and just sorry for the picture here, and you can only type web matrix, and we will see Microsoft Webmatrix launching the program. Needs some time, some huge. And by the way, if you don't have if you cannot install my Webmatrix 3 for any reason, you can always download my Microsoft Webmatrix 2. We don't need this add-in right now, and what we need now to do is to install WordPress on our local computer before we can make use of this file here, in order to make our WordPress exactly in the same look as the one online. So we need to go and press a new template gallery, I think. Let me just check. We need to see WordPress somewhere. I did a mistake. It's not here. Actually, it should be app gallery. Yes, here it is. As we see, it's WordPress. If you can't see WordPress here, you can simply type the word WordPress in the search box and you will get WordPress. Okay, so we just select it. It will say WordPress site name. Let's call it for now quality med, or you can call it whatever you want. We press then, because it just needs the site name, the website that we're gonna create next, and this is telling us what it will be installing. And here comes what type of database we would like to use. Of course, all WordPress use Microsoft SQL database, and to use this we will need the password. For now we will use the simple password, but just in case, let's save it in case we need it later on. We will use the password 123 easy. You can use any password you find suitable. How do they do? Oh, okay, they match. Now next, of course, it will need to download WordPress, which is 6.28 megas, and it will need to download PHP 15 megas. It will need to download this C++ 2008 redistributor, and maybe because I have already some of these stuff were already downloaded. What's important now, the total size is 133 megabytes, including MySQL database, and this is somehow huge, so I will skip this. I will just put accept, and I will be gone right now. I will wait till it install, and then I'll come back. See you soon. And now, after the installation is completed, we'll ask you to enter the authentication key, secure authentication key, logged in key, non-key authentication. So actually I don't think we will need all this, so if we just press next, and installing WordPress will go in progress. Let's wait a couple of minutes. And here we can see that the install completed successfully, and what was installed was WordPress and MySQL Windows 5.5, and we can see here three things that we really need to take care of. So I think you can copy username and password. So if you just press this here, they will be copied, and we can go and just in case we needed them later on, we will have, because you may have different numbers and different usernames and different passwords, so you should use whatever username and password the Webmatrix will give you. So, and let's press OK. It's somehow big, it may take some time, just have to wait. And this is Webmatrix now running, or actually not responding, just needs a little bit of time. And it directly launched for me the localhost 62732, and this is the URL, local URL of the website. What actually Webmatrix did, that it installed the latest WordPress, and these are the files that they already installed, and it directly linked it into a database. And this database, if you want to just keep ongoing and install WordPress locally, you can simply just fill the site name, username and password, etc. But actually this is not our concern now. What we are really concerned in, we want to delete these files, and we will replace these files by the files we will get here. But before we actually do this, the first thing we need to do is to access the database. As you can see, we have a section here called database. This is the database of the website itself. It's now connecting to the database. Here you can view all the tables that the database is made up of. It seems there are no tables yet created, because we have to fill the information here first. Let's fill the site title first. So quality men, and let's put username, but we have to keep the username and password. Let's use username BBBUUUEE. Okay, and let's use a password. Just anything you like. And here you have to enter your email. Now I'm gonna use a fake email for the time being. Actually, this is not working anymore. It used to be my email. And then install WordPress. When installing WordPress, this will allow WordPress to install the tables that has been that they haven't appeared yet in the Webmatrix. Now, as you can see, if we just delete this and go to localhost 62732, now even if you don't have internet right here, you will be able to access localhost 62732. Actually, when your website may have different number, but it's okay as long as it is localhost. And now this is the website that it by default comes with WordPress. If you want to access the back end, you just need to type /wp-admin, and you will go to the back end. You have to use the username and password that we just entered lately, and you can go to login. Okay, and then we can go to the dashboard, which is the back end of the website. Now what we really need to do is the tables here, they should be created right now. If we just refresh, it's so weird, they're not appearing, but anyway, we know that the tables are there. They are not appearing for some reason, but what we need to do right now is to update these tables and to change their definition. So what we will do, we will go to plugins in the dashboard and add new. We need to make sure that we have internet and search for a plugin called Adminer. It's like admin with ER at the end. Adminer. Here it comes, the first one, so we can press install now. Are you sure? Yes, I am sure. Now it's downloading the plugin. It may have some time. It may take some time. Meanwhile, we can check Webmatrix. I think if we just visit the site and come back, don't we have refresh here? It's a restart. We don't need to press restart. Tables should have appeared. This is refresh. There the tables are. So if you right click on tables and press refresh, all the tables that has been created in the database of WordPress will just appear here. I need you to know about the location of these tables, because what we're gonna do now, we're gonna change all the tables here into new tables of our own, of the new website we want to implement. So let's go back to the website, the back end of the website, and then we can activate the plugin. Now the plugin is activated. We can go to tools and then to adminer. Now we have to start adminer inside, so that it runs inside WordPress. Here it is. All the tables appear and everything is running just perfect. I think maybe it's a good idea if we start adminer in a new tab. I'm just afraid that when we change the database, we may lose the connection, because the username and password of the local host that we entered at the end here, they will change, and I'm just afraid so we lose the connection with the database. So I think it's a better idea to change the database from a new tab. So start adminer in a new tab, and in order to change these, we will need to actually have an SQL command. There's a very small button here called in the red SQL command, and we will just get a text box to enter SQL command in. Now let's go back to the file we were talking about. This is a backup of the website we were talking about. We will just unzip it into a specific folder, and remember there was a file that we talked about. It's a .sql file. This .sql file is the database. Now we will need to go to that specific file and open it, copy all the lines in that file to this page. We will put it here and then execute all the commands. Executing all the commands will actually change all the tables that are inside. It will delete all the tables and will replace them with new tables for this specific website. So let's just wait a minute so it unzips. Actually, I'll stop the video here, come back when it finishes unzipping. Now the zip file has been unzipped, and we can access the file. And if we search the file, we will see qualitymedlebanon.com.sql file. We will open this. You can open it in Notepad or in Notepad++, but I prefer Notepad++. It's a free program. You can download it from the internet. Just Google it, because it really opens huge files like this file in a very fast way. Now this is a very huge file. All database files are very huge. It's made up of almost 1,200 code of lines. We just need to select everything and Ctrl+A, select everything, copy, and then go here, paste them. It will take some time. Make sure that everything is copied, and now we can execute. What we got here, it was executed. Okay. It seems everything is fine. You will get all the results here, and as you can see, we will now have a lot more tables than the tables that were already created. These were the initial tables. Now we have a lot more tables around. As we can see that the old tables begin with WP. Now the new tables begin with the FIG, and we have to take care of this. Now as we changed the database, now we still need that we can close this file. We still need to change the files. Now if you go to the if you go back into the Webmatrix, let's go home and go to the website. If you press on the site here, you can see that we have a path. So here is our files located for the WordPress. If we press on them, we will get the files that were installed by the WordPress. So we need to replace these files by the files that that we got them from the backup. So these are the new files, these are the old files. We need to delete these files and copy these files here. But there is one specific file we should not delete, which is wp-config. This specific file, actually it's very dangerous to delete it because it contains, let me open it, it contains all the information that makes WordPress connect with the database. So it contains the database name, database user, database password, but anyway, we're not worried because we already still have them here in case we forgot, but it's a lot better. And if you can see that the tables begin with WP, we also need to change this and make it FIG because the new tables now are FIG and not WP. So let's close it. So instead of deleting, I will just create a new folder. It's my computer is getting so slow these days. Okay, and we will call it old site in case we needed any file to get any file back. And let's wait till it responds. Maybe because I'm recording this too, so it's buffering a lot of space. Okay, and I'll select all the files except for wp-config, and I will move them into the old site. Okay, for now, for this site, we will get all the files, and of course except for wp-config, because this configuration was for the server and not for us right now. Actually, let's copy them instead of moving them. There are a lot of files, although it's only 60 megas website, but it contains a lot of files. Here it is. Now we need to access wp-config and leave everything as it is except for this here. We need it to be FIG, and then make sure to save it, close the file, and now let's go to the Webmatrix, press the localhost 627 or whatever number you get on your Webmatrix. Let's hope it works. And here it is. Here it is, well working website. I think we have a problem with the logo. It's not appearing because when you move websites, some links may break. The figures here are well. We can see these are very good. We lost the links here too. Okay, we don't have links. Anyway, concerning the shop, can have a look on shop. Here is shop. We can add to cart. We can directly add to cart. So now we shop these 3 items. We can then go to checkout, cart. We can see that now we have 3 carts. We can increase the quantity, and then we can proceed to checkout. And then the customer has to fill in the billing, country, first name, last name, company name, and then when he places an order, an email will be sent to the website administrator. But I forgot something very crucial here. The problem is that when we just launched it, any click we click it now here, it will just take us to the main website, which is Quality Med, which is this Quality Med Lebanon. And this is a problem because it's going over the internet, so it's not totally local. So if I, for example, turn off the internet and then go and press let's say shop, and nothing will happen. It will just go to the internet. And so we need everything to be local. So in order to achieve this, we have to go to the Webmatrix and copy. First of all, let's copy this, and then we have to go to the Webmatrix database. We have to go to options, not WP options. Actually, we have first of all to refresh so that the new tables with fig appear. There's fig option. There's a table called fig options. Double click that table, and then you will see the site URL. The site URL must be changed. We have to put the local host with the number without the last backslash, and if you just go and you will see another one which is home. Again, you have to change it. And that's it. Now it's changed. You don't have to save it. It's automatically saved. Let's refresh the page. Okay, now if we press on shop, and it's not working. We'll just cut the video right here, check the problem, then come back. And now, after thinking about the problem, just figured out that if we press this, we were getting this error because actually we don't have this gallery. So what we need to do in order to fix this error, we have to go now to /WP admin, and then log in the username and password, but not the username and password that were created to the old database, but to the same username and password that were used over web. Okay, then we have to log in. Now everything seems very good at this level. If we go down, we have to go down to settings. After settings, permalinks. Now it's set to post name. We have to change it into default, and then you go and save changes. Now Now if we go to site and press it again, we're visiting the website again, and we try to go to gallery, for example, it will just be fine. Or if we try to visit the shop, that's the shop, and it's all working on the local host without the need to go online. And now we are adding to the cart as much as we need. Okay, then we can go to the cart, check out cart, here it is. We can then proceed to check out. We're still in the local host. Fill in the information and place order, and an email will be issued to the website owner for the quotation, required quotation. Thank you for enjoying, and have a good day. Don't forget to share our video and subscribe to our channel.